Hello, friendos. Hello, hello, good night. How is everybody? Oh, guess what I finished? It is done. It is complete. The Kaleido bracelet is finished. Finished. And you can turn it, and you can have a different color outwards, and you can turn it, and you can have a different color outwards. You can keep doing that. There's 4 patterns, like all Kaleido cycles. I like this side. It doesn't quite cycle as nice as the actual Kaleido cycles, but that's totally fine. Here, let me. Hi, friend. Hey, BK. Look, I finished the Kaleido cycle bracelet. Ah! And it rolls on and it rolls off, and it's super gorgeous. Oop. Oop. So it's not as, like, actively cool as the actual Kaleido cycles. And, like, the sides want to, like, turn in a little more than they should. Like, this side wants, you know, like, they're lined up properly, but they want to twist a little more than necessary. I could have made it more Mobius, I guess. That might have been cooler in the end, but I decided to make it plain old Jane Kaleido. Ooh, I went to the zoo with Ember today, so I'm just now sitting down to bead. Oh man, it's a good time to bead. I'm having a good time. No glow beads are out yet, because this is actually my Finish-A-Whip that Jack's Ghost redeemed last Tuesday, and I've been seriously focusing on it, you know. I did a little bit last week. I didn't do a lot of beading last week, but what I did on this that I could. And then Saturday at the market, this has been my whip at the market anyway, so I did a lot of that, and then I did a lot this morning today between my other tasks and stuff. But yesterday I did finish 2 things because I was taking the day off for me to have some fun finish time. So, and those guys are over here. So I'm making, actually, I had enough left over to make an actual little tiny Kaleido cycle on its own. Ooh. We don't want to focus today, do we? There we are. So I'm actually making a miniature Kaleido cycle of the small triangles. The same size triangles that's left over. So conveniently I had enough for an actual tiny small cycle. Oh, camera. Please let me have my face in view. I don't have a good enough zoom lens, so it has to be super low. Oh well. But yeah, I had some other finishes as well. I did both of these yesterday. Cutie Mousy! Oh my gosh, almost a year. Do we have a 1-year-old? Is it birthday time? Almost. I'm gonna do it anyway. Happy birthday to us, Cutie Mousy! Oh, wait. Oh, 11-month streak. I see. Yeah, no, I read it wrong too. Don't feel bad. We're over a year. It's all right. We can celebrate anytime. It's fine. But hello, Prince. Hello. Yeah, so I made this yesterday. Ixo made the pendant. He found the shell, or is it petrified wood? No, this one's still shell. We found a bunch of shell. He did on some of his walks. So we share our walks with each other, but we don't walk together because he walks a lot faster than I do. So we individually take walks in different parts of town, sometimes even at the same time, and we share pictures and like we bring things back for each other to work on. It's cute. I'm brain tired. Just got home about 45 minutes ago and put kiddo to bed late. I see. But yeah, so this came from one of his walks, and he's been using my Dremel to file down the edges of a lot of the shell pieces. And this one, he had found this little piece of glass that's in here, like sea glass, but not actually tumbled. So it's like just broken bottle glass from we don't know what. There's a bunch of like broken glass at my desk for us to use. So he made this pendant out of he used resin and aluminum foil to just make a temporary mold, and yeah, he wanted to sand down this bit, but it's fine. And then I did the loom work, which it's just size 15 beads and then like a little bit of graduation in size all the way up. So he did the hemp wrap of the cord and left it really long, and it was really long, so I doubled it back on itself, and then I just pretended it was like a tiny loop bracelet and just did the 1 bead wide, different sizes in colors that match the piece all the way down on both sides. And then we have our little dangle clasp with an actual pearl this time. Ha ha ha, shell is pretty. Is that a shell? Yes. This came from, it washed up on the shores of our lake. He found a bunch of shell one day on one of his walks. Oh my gosh. They don't like me. Oh well, it's okay. Yeah, so that's what that is. And then I have another piece with another shell that I made last night. I just doodled this the other night when I was doodling that first piece. So this is a piece of shell as well, and it had a natural bail in it. And then I used a washer, and I cut a line in the washer to get it to fit inside that bail. Oh my gosh, hey you. And then I super glued it back together, and then I wrapped it with embroidery floss and accented it with beads and little drops. And then I did some daisy chains with the drops using the floss, the embroidery floss on the side to string all of it. And then on the side was just beading thread that I just up and down several times. Yes, glacier lakes are fun. Ooh, yeah. So this one was fun. I don't know. I like the weirdness of all of it. You know, just sometimes you need to do weird stuff just because you can. I really like the fringe. And I don't say that often, but like, come on, man. You can't not love twisted bugle beads. Twisted bugle beads are the bomb. And then technically you can wear it the other way if you wanted to. Make it reversible and wear it this way. Either way is good. So like, there's some really weird eccentric lady that's gonna end up liking this. Like, people are gonna love it the first time I take it out. Because it's different. It's just weird. I love it. So I love making different and weird. And what else have I been up to? Yeah, I meant to take these back to the market. I forgot to take these out of here. So I still have a few pride butterflies. I've got the regular pride flag earrings. I've got the pansexual flag butterfly ring. At the time I had made this, I had run out of hot pink, but I have since restocked. Awesome. Few donuts, son. Donuts. Hello. A few donuts. Son Ellie. Hello. I don't know how to correctly pronounce all of those syllables in your username, but that's okay. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna say donut for now. Have you been streaming on Monday evenings? Every other Monday night I've been doing glow streams. I'm not glowing right now because the piece I'm working on doesn't, but it's the piece I was working on all day, and it's like right this close to finished. And then I have the trans pride butterflies for any lovely trans folks or allies of trans folks who would love to represent themselves and or their loved ones. But yes, I don't do many pride pieces, but I felt like I needed to this year, just because I can, and not too many. So must be snowing in the desert because I'm doing pink. I'll have to try and catch some. Tuesdays are hard to catch you with my schedule. I know, you're always like taking the young one to dance class, right? Kiddo is like dance class. Also, Tuesdays is when like all the beaders on Twitch ever stream, and I didn't know that, like, starting off my stream schedule. Just that everybody who does beadwork chooses Tuesdays to stream, or Thursdays. It's like a college schedule, I guess. Because I get out of work between 3 and 4. Oh, so right when I go live. Glad you're doing the pride flags. Yeah, no, I like them. I'm keeping my projects fun and things I would want to wear if I could, if I could wear earrings, but things that just bring me joy personally. I'm not making stuff just to make Pride stuff. I'm making stuff, because it's Happy Pride. Hello, everybody. Happy Pride, and I've sold a couple pieces to people already on Twitch here, and as well as a couple people in my community, and one young person. They were very, very, very thrilled with their ring, which was adorable. I loved it. Donut Sun is great, formerly known as Playdate. Ah, gotcha. Yes, okay, gotcha. Oh yes, you live in town, don't you? Who don't like rainbows? Yeah, I'm sure there's people. I'm sure. All right, so there's that stuff. This is my magical unicorn who holds my finishes. It's very peaceful and at rest. A magical unicorn. It's technically a cup, but I can't imagine anybody actually drinking out of this. Like, be more useful as a planter than a cup, because look, this rim is weird. I don't know. It was my Christmas present from Ixo's mom this year. Yes, I live in Falls. I'm sorry. As do I. I have been trying to escape. My efforts have been fruitless. It's okay. I don't know your opinions on living here, but mine are. Did I do the thing again? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So guys, I have officially completed the Kaleido bracelet. It is a roll-on bangle that is a Kaleido. It does cycle. Not very well, but it does cycle. Is that your hot tub? Yes! This is my hot tub. Remember that conversation. Okay, I got one rose done on my current beading project yesterday. Kiddo wanted to help with sewing, so I switched over after I frogged back to where I made a mistake. Aw. Looks like a soup bowl. It is a soup bowl. A bead soup bowl. Amazing. The bead soup hot tub, yes. Oh my gosh. Where was that? It was on Stream Improvements, wasn't it? Here we go. Yes, bead soup hot tub. There you go. Dot Matrix enjoying a game of ring toss. Go back up and read the whole conversation that happened there. It was because Ixo didn't know hot tubs was a category on Twitch. It was amazing. It's a perfect conversation. It was great. Anyway, Dot Matrix, everybody. Enjoying some ring toss in her bead soup hot tub. It's super fun combo. Poor Ixo. It was great. It was fantastic, man. It was great. It was perfection. The moment he realized it was... Yes. Oh, where am I? What is this attached to? Okay, I don't need this for now. I will need it soon, but I don't need that for now. Alright, so... maybe back out just a smidge. I have the bracelet, and it goes on super nice. It's fairly comfortable to wear. I'm sure it might, interfere with somebody who actually types for a living, but if you don't, it's wearable, it's nice. It's mostly blue. This was in the Cool Crab color palette, for those of you who might remember me making Cool Crab a couple years back. So this is all that's left of that bead soup mix. And I had enough left over to make an actual full Kaleido of its own, a little tiny one. So that's what we're doing today. How many beads? 4. Okay. But these beads, these little black beads, they are on the wrong side. They need to be over here. Every now and then I do that. I put them on the wrong side because I'm not paying attention for whatever reason. Luckily, it's not that hard to undo if I don't drop things. But yeah, so the first part of stream tonight is that I am going to finish this Kaleido because it has been probably a year in the making. See, just need to come over this way and then put it over here. Looks like a butterfly. It is. It is a butterfly. It's the butterfly assembly for the Kaleido assembly methods. It's my favorite. Exclamation point butterfly, and you can get the instructions for this assembly. QT. I'll attempt Kaleido after I finish my Mondrian star. Oh, geez. Yes. Like P8 Mondrian? Like a warped square that looks like his work? Is that right? Do you have a link? I want to see. I want to see what geometric work QT Mousy is working on. I want to see. So, like, if you're making a 3D star, then one round of beadwork could take quite a while, depending on the size of these things. I'm using a size 12 beading needle because, oh my gosh, the 15s in here have kept breaking, but they're black. They're matte black, so of course they're breaking. So I had to switch down to a size 12 beading needle, which I only have this one, so I'm trying very, very carefully not to break it. This is my only one. Because I don't have a full pack of size 12 tulips. I just had the one. It came in an assortment pack, you know, which I had intended to use only for purposes like this, where every other needle was just way too big. Butterfly. There is the link for the butterfly assembly for Kaleido. It is my favorite assembly. It is also the most beginner friendly. It's the one that makes the most sense. If you're new to Kaleido, none of it's gonna make sense. But this one will make the most sense out of all the things that don't make sense. Highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Alright, you out of the way. Alright, I have got my little beads here on the edges. Just a couple rounds, and then you fold it up and you connect it to the other side. So I'm exiting the middle bead here, and then I'm going to the far bead on this side. Ooh, hello. There we go. Nighttime camera's not happy. And then I'm going, hey. Come on. There we go. And then I'm going through the top bead here and the middle bead again. Hey. It is not pleased with me. And I'm coming back through this side over here to fully connect, and then I'm going up here so that all the things are covered. Why is this having the hardest time? I don't understand. I'm so sorry, friends. And then this is not the last connection yet, so I'm going to add a bead here. And so this side is attached to each other. All we have to do left for this tetrahedra is to drop in the fourth side. Prints. Oh gosh, never had matte 15s. The regular ones break so easy. They do. And I made the choice of using 15s as the connection beads on a tiny triangle Kaleido. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Just putting that out there. Don't use size 15 blacks in very high thread areas. I have broken so many beads on this project. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So don't do what I did. Now see, what do we got? Oh, DeMarco Online. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, it is a P8 Mondrian star. Look at that. Yeah, she's got lots of these. Lots and lots of these. Nice. And usually they're pretty big too, so like, yeah, that looks huge. Just looking at the number of those rows, that looks 27. No, 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 no. I am not making a 27 row star. Oh, you are a glutton for punishment. Oh, that's a lot of work. Got the pattern through their Etsy shop. Right. Stars are fun. I like making the starfish. I like the starfish. Those are fun too. So you're basically zipping it closed. Yeah, basically. You do all the zipping with peyote stitch. 27 rounds per warped square. How big is that going to be? Like the size of your hand at least. Did a test run with just a 7 round star. Oh, to learn how to make it? Yeah, good idea. Good. My freaking goodness. That is a ton of work. Do like they include how to assemble tutorial in all their patterns. Yes, absolutely, because if you've never made one before, it's like, how does this even function in the first place? My very first ever 3D star like that was, I made it in a workshop actually with Jean Power, the queen of 3D beadwork, at least my personal 3D beadwork hero. Katie Dean also is pretty, up there for me. Both former editors of Bead and Jewelry magazine, both former good editors of Bead and Jewelry magazine. But yeah, I learned how to do it in person actually, which I've only ever taken 2 in-person workshops in my life, and I'm very grateful for both of them. Would love to take more, but I don't have those opportunities. I did get to teach a workshop though, a few weeks back, at home here. Taught some ladies, in one who lives locally and her sister was visiting, how to do some loom work. It was amazing. It took forever. I do like, wait, I read that. I want to try and see if I can eventually figure out how to do pride flag stars, but with the smaller size. So it'd just be a six rows, go in the rainbow. Do you want purple on the inside or do you want purple on the outside? Because you would either start with purple or start with red, depending. Ow. But you would just start with 4 of purple or 4 of red, and then you would just go from there. How did that go? Probably purple on the inside. Then I would start with red. If you want purple on the inside, I'd start with red, because the last round is what ends up in the center. But if you want like it to be like a circle of purple in the middle and then like concentric circles around, then you'd have some of each color per row. So it's hard to explain. I don't know if warped squares are part of, why did I do that? Part of what Beadographer does. I'm gonna check for you here in a sec. Cool. Thank you, Donut. That would make sense, because last round is center. The concentric idea. Okay, then you need like some of each per row. So yeah, math and graph paper. Let me check something for you. Because I don't know the answer to this. Pattern, loom. What? Okay, yeah, no, I know the answer to this. Look, this is beadographer.com. I don't know if you can see this very well, but they do have warped square. So how big do you want it? 20? Let's just put 27. Delicas. Call it Pride Star. Launch. Oh, there's a star you did. Equal. They don't let you do stars that big. Let's do 23. Or actually 12, since that's a multiple of 6, which is the number of colors in the most commonly used pride flag. And we launch that, and then we can... What is this? Look it, guys! The little baby yellow star with the black beads for the connecting zip connections. I love it. For your point round, it's called the point round. Also, I like this dude. I have... Oh, wait, it's Harry Potter themed, but I am not very good at Harry Potter because I don't pay attention. That would be huge. Huge. Here we go. Okay, 12. Yeah, okay. So, purple in the middle. Boop, boop. Oh, this wouldn't be too hard at all. Boop, 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 blue. Let's do this one. Doop. Doop. Have I mentioned yet, guys, that Beadographer is like freaking amazing? Like really, really, really stinking amazing. Oh shoot, no. That's backwards. You need red in the center. My bad. Go honey badgers, yes. Hufflepuff, thank you. I need to get in on this program. It's free! Oh my gosh. Hey, you. Free to use. And if you join, you can save your patterns and you can have a profile. It's only like $6 a year. It's amazing. The developers are always active. They are actually always improving the program. They have an active Facebook page. This is what I needed. So it's super great to have, especially for warped squares and peyote triangles, because no other program out there will do either one. What's next? Yellow? Yeah. Wasn't what I was planning on doing on stream today, but we're making a pride star. So this helps. It doesn't like completely get rid of like all the math brain stuff. And as you can see, it's only for like one piece, one of the 5 pieces of the star. So if you wanted to do like pictures, I don't know. I don't know how people brain pictures. I'm just not there yet. Freeware is awesome. Yes, this is open source. Yes. Well, it's free. I don't know if it's open source. Easy Bead Patterns is open source. Super affordable. Yeah. Has a mirror option as well. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't mean to derail stream. No. Derailing stream is what we're here for. Do we want this green or do we want like a darker green? I'm going to do the darker green because that's more accurate. Nope. So this is like a theoretical idea of how it would work. I didn't log in, so I'm probably not going to save this. I wish it would give you a preview of what it looks like folded over, but it doesn't. You can just like imagine it by like cutting it in half diagonally and then be like, yeah, no, that's pretty pride. And then, you know, you fold the triangle one way and it looks good, and you fold it the other way and it's like, okay, that's concentric. But also you just have to test stitch. You always have to test stitch because you never know what's actually gonna work. But this will save you like lots of paper. because test stitching is always important. Sometimes you think something is going to work well, and then it just doesn't until, you know, real life happens. But these purple bits would be in the center. It wouldn't necessarily be concentric. You might have to turn the curves the other way for them to be concentric, because this is concentric to the red. It's not concentric to the purple, but it's, you know, you get the gist. So you'd have to like make this purple, and then you'd have to curve the blue and curve the green and curve the yellow the other direction. But this is an example. They're nice bales too. Yes, they make great bales. For sure. I think I need to maybe pick up 2 to 3 more colors before I have a true rainbow stock of delicas. And even then, having the perfect shade is super hard. So if you want me to hunt down the correct colors for these guys, because except for the purple, these are true to the flag. I have a new purple to try out, but these are the closest I've come so far to the actual flag. Ugh, purple, help. Crap, what was the color I ordered this morning? Or put away this morning. But yeah, if you want to message me, I can get back to you about like accurate Delica Pride numbers. Actually, it'd probably be good for everybody. So many purples. Yeah, I have like 8, and only a couple of them are ones I even like. Be great if you can share that. Yes, just send me a reminder, like DM me, or like in the beading tips. Just at me in the beading tips on my Discord, and then I will get to that and share Pride numbers with everybody. When I was organizing my last Fire Mountain order, the amount of different purples I put in just my art beads cart last week. It was so many. I had to take some of them out. Like, I put at least 8 in there. I only went to restock 1, and then I only ended up with, actually, I only ended up with that, yeah. I ended up with a magenta instead of a new purple to try, so. But I restocked 1 that I actually like, which is nice. Did I get that in there? Yeah. But yeah, beadographer.com for your digital experiments for warped squares, because I know that you like the geometric stuff. And for peyote triangles, when you get to the point where you want to start designing a kaleidocycle, if you want to just design your own kaleidocycle. Totally an option. Okay, so we'll do just not tonight, right? And also the reds, so many reds. Red is actually a lot easier for me to get away with just a few shades. Like, I don't own much red. Candy apple red. What is the number for this one? Yeah, this is my red. It's all the same. I've got this, and then I've got like a brick red, and then I have, there's a red, like an Aurora Borealis transparent red that I gravitate towards a lot, but I don't have it in Delicas. So I need to like buy that one in Delicas at some point. But like 3 or 4 reds is all you really need. You could match those, that would be awesome. Yes. Oh yeah. I was stocking up to make a poppy inspired dragon. Ooh. I got a poppy red, actually. That is a glow luminous red. All of my reds, pinks, and purples all glow orange, and I'm very upset. I wanted at least one of them to glow kind of pink. No, orange. That's all you get, orange. This thread has had it. Look at the fraying. Look at, can you see that? There's lots of fuzzies. Look at all the fuzzies. I have abused this piece of thread. I need to take a lighter to a lot of this so that I can get all the tiny bits of thread burned down. Brick red is awesome. Yes, I totally agree, Prince. I have a gorgeous brick red. I don't have much need for it unless I'm doing like fall themed pieces or like dark Christmas reds. But when I do, oh man, is that one I ran out of? I might have run out of one last Christmas. No. Yeah, I love brick red. QT. Yeah, I ended up ordering 3 different vermilion reds because there's matte, translucent, and opaque. Typically, opaque is going to do the best for you all around, but, you know, it never hurts to have more colors and to experiment with shades and values and finishes. Finish can make a huge, huge difference. Okay, last one. Last butterfly, and I can be done! Woo! Look what happens when you guys actually redeem points. Like, Jack's Ghost did it on accident. I know that he did it on accident, but, like, it was enough. It was enough to get me to finish the stupid thing. This is also the first Kaleido I have made all year, just so you know. I am very glad of that. It's probably the only Kaleido I will make all year. Ooh, poppies, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, soon, soon we can have the fire. Fire! Yeah, I bought a lampwork bead with poppies on it during one of art bead sales. Ooh, nice. Art beads is really great. I actually restocked from Aura Crystals. Actually, I posted today my newest, where is it? My newest haul. Beep. These are my babies. My new babies. Look at that hot pink. Way too zoomed in. Hot pink. And a darker lavender. Like, I have a lighter lavender and this is a darker lavender kind of color. It's the closest to true purple I can find in beads. I still need one darker than this and they don't make it yet, so. And then my spring green. My kiwi green. Hello. Jess, hello. Oh my gosh, 37 months. How does this keep happening? I swear like you sub every time I stream. This isn't right. Or do you only sub on the glow ones? Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the resub. Enjoy your emotes. BK, she's okay now. She was easy to get settled. Wait, who? What? Retina bird? What? Oh, wait. What did I miss? Holy pink! Yes, very pink. I saw. Sounds pretty. Oh, Ember was fussing. Okay, I see. Ah, spooky dreams, no fun. Yes, so I have this lovely green. I use it in my, not strawberries. It would be good in strawberries. Watermelons. And I use it, not in the kiwi. This isn't the kiwi one. I use it mostly for watermelon rinds. It's perfect. And then I got a blue. It was accidentally size 10 instead of size 11 beads. So whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I meant to use these two together. But no. 2 different sizes. This is a magenta. A luminous magenta. So it's just darker than the hot pink. But it's also the perfect color of pink for the bi flag, I think. So I'm going to try this on the next bi pride thing I do. And this is a replacement for a Toho equivalent that is hella pricey, that I cannot find cylinders for outside of art beads, and I'm not paying art beads prices for 4 grams when I can go to Aura Crystals and get twice that. So... And this was also a Toho equivalent color that I got in Delicas. I love these 2 colors, but they're hella pricey in Toho cylinders because, not fair. That is not fair. Not fair. I used them all up so fast, it wasn't even funny. Is the pink on the bi flag the same pink on the pan flag? No! Here. This is the pink on the pan flag. It is hot pink. Ooh. Oh boy, hot pink. Hot pink. And it's not the same as the pink on the trans flag either. You have to use 3 different pinks. They are 3 different shades. Hot pink. This magenta. I feel like it's a lot closer to the bi color than the one that I was using. Which did get purchased by like my best friend. because she is bi. But I would have felt bad like selling them to the public, you know. And then the pink on the trans flag is very, very like dusty, like a dusty rose. It's very pastel. So they are completely different. Yeah. Toho, just Price here. Savage Phoenix, hello. Welcome. How are you doing? Lol, okay, yeah. Yeah. So if you guys want me to like go through everything, I will put that up in the tips and tricks. Or did we make a Pride channel this year on my Discord? What is a special events channel? No, it was like Elf's birthday last. So yeah, I'll just change the special event channel to Pride. Actually, I'm a ding egg, so yeah, I dinged IGSO to change the name. So I can post that in there for you guys later so that you can reference back to it as needed throughout the month and later. Or maybe blog it on your site. Hey, you're a smart cookie. Does that mean I have to actually use my blog? Okay, fine. But yeah, no, you're totally right. Have it way more accessible for people. Yes. I like your thinking. All right. Happy Pride blog post. Happy Pride Delica blog post. I'll put the information in both places, but you know. Happy Pride Delica blog post. That way, I know what to focus on tomorrow. More bully. You make it more accessible. Make it more accessible. Yes. Make it more inclusive. But yes. No, it's keeps me accountable, but it also gives the information to everybody who needs it. Because man, it's not an easy thing to like have to figure out on your own. And I'm not saying that I've, found all the perfect colors, but I have found colors that work really well for my own needs, I've done my best, and it's something that could update in the future as well as I find more, as I order more beads. What the heck? Oh, wait, this goes to this side maybe? Okay. Alright. Converting one beater at a time. Yes, that's what I do. Hey, I met a local beater actually at the market on Saturday. Like one who's interested in setting up a booth at the farmer's market consistently. I'm like, I haven't met a vending beater in a long time. This is super exciting. She's from somewhere else. She lives in the next town over, actually. But I'm like, hello, beater. You are welcome into my fold. So, she was asking a couple questions on Instagram afterwards, and I was very happy to answer them for her. So I hope I see her out and about. BK, finish the thing. It's in Discord. I thought I heard a beep. Give me a second. Let me get up. This is going to be thread chicken for this particular triangle attachment because there's a little skimpy on my thread on this one. Some can have too much and others can have too little. Alright, let's see what BK is up to. Finishes. Are we right? Is it a B? Is it a B? Ooh, let me go to the other one. E. He's a bee. Look at him. Pretty cute. Little bumbly dude. Bumbly bee. Nice. It's cool. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute. I actually have bees that I need to make as well. Like, what is this? It's just metal beads. Look at, guys. I haven't designed one yet, but I was at Michael's the other day, Saturday. I went in looking for like plastic melt beads, like for the stained glass jewelry kits that they used to have, but they got all discontinued around Christmas or something. But I found something more useful for my money's worth. Little tiny diamonds with holes. I mean, they're just little drops. They're just little metal drops. They're gold. These are gonna be bee wings. Lots and lots of bee wings. These are going to be fantastic inventory. Pollinator inventory. I feel like there's still some improvements to be made, but it's a start. Yes, there's always a prototype, and there's always improvements. Until you perfect it, in which case, you just make tons of them. So, that's what I'm going to be doing with this, is figuring out how in the heck I'm going to make these into bee wings, because they're going to be bee wings. I don't know how. But they're going to be adorable. I could try to make them pride bees, but I think that's going a little too far. You know, at least the butterflies already had a perfected pattern. You know, I don't want to, like, go overboard on something I haven't even done yet. So, if you have extra of those later, they may work for dragonflies, too. Yes, they could be very good dragonflies as well. But I got just gold. They had them in silver, too. But since they were half off, I bought enough to be like full price. So, because this is the kind of thing that if it actually works out, and I know that it will, it'll be one of those things that ends up being discontinued down the road, and I won't remember where I bought it, and then I'll have a hell of a time finding it, and then I'll only have a limited amount. But, you know, this will last me several years worth of bumblebee inventory, you know? I think the prototype may go on my purse. Yes. Ooh, that sounds fun. You know, I don't have a purse to put things on. I have a bag, but like I beat the crap out of that backpack. I don't want to put like beadwork on there. I had one of Saren's keychains on there, and for the longest time, is it up there? Did I actually fix it? Yeah, but the chain snapped at one point, so I had to go back and reattach the chain because I was very, very brutal and mean to it, mean to the backpack, and the keychain just paid the price for that. Like, you know, the resin keychain, the Tree of Life, didn't get like damaged or anything, but the chain definitely did, and so I had to go back and be nice to it. That was not a fun day. That was one of those days where it was also the wind had just ripped my display apart and flipped me over, so I was also in just like a terrible mood. So like the terrible mood did extra damage to the backpack. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. So I started a new cross stitch on plastic canvas because Pick Stitch is running a giveaway for Pride, but I eventually want to attempt this pattern with seed beads, probably peyote brick, to achieve it. Holy moly. Well, it's cross stitch, right? So maybe square stitch or loom or needle, like beaded needlepoint would work. Because I don't know. I don't like doing the manual work of converting a pixel grid into peyote brick. Because that's just a lot. That's just a lot of work. It can be done, but I don't enjoy that process. Making some bee earrings, but they are flat ones. Yes, I like flat. Flat ones are nice. I didn't think about beaded needlework. Yeah, bead point, like I did my here, the Phoenix. That would probably be the best use of it. I don't know. And the good thing about like bead points is you only have one color thread. You just have whatever your working thread is, like any other bead project, and you just change the color of the bead for every stitch. So you can do it this way. It's a down the road project. That is totally fair. It's cute though. Cute little Yoshi. 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 But yeah, so you can do it this way. Keep that in mind. If you, I don't know, I didn't quite enjoy using delicas for this. I would recommend just regular size 11s. Like there's a lot going on in here. So let's zoom in real close. So here's, and my tension was all over the place on this project, and weirdness things happened, and I could have done a lot better. I would actually recommend Toho's. I would recommend Toho size 11 beads. AKA Mill Hill beads. There's a reason Mill Hill, are Toho beads. And those look more like these guys down here. That's because this is size 14 count Ada, and they just fill it up the best out of everything that I used, and I made this from stash. Delicas didn't have great coverage. Size 15s obviously didn't have good coverage, but Toho's had the best coverage. Up here, these guys. And regular size 11s, these are Miyuki. No, these are Ornella. They were fine. So regular size 11s, but Toho, if you can manage it, is my recommendation. See, these are regular size 11s, probably Miyuki brand. These are Toho's, all these blue, dark blues, big blues. This whole area is Toho, and it just had the best uniformity to it. So that's what I would recommend if you were to do a bead and needle point. Bead points. I would like to do another one at some point, but not this big. Not this big. A bead point kaleidocycle could be fun. Like mixed media and stuff. That would be fun. She says, queen of awful huge projects. No links. Mill Hill beads, good for that. Yep, they're just Toho's, guys. Mill Hill beads are Toho's. They're repackaged. They're repackaged for a cross-stitch market. Same as the Ford Ranger is repackaged as a Mazda 2600 for the Mazda lovers. Different clientele. Because they're more uniform. They're more uniform. They have large holes, which isn't as necessary for needlepoint. You're only really going through them once. I did do a reinforcement pass on everything, which is part of where my tension problems came in. So, it might be better not to do that. I haven't made more than one, so I haven't, practiced enough to really, actually have useful advice. But the Bead Point book by Ann Benson would be a good place to start. It is wonderful. She goes over it all in more detail as well. It's fair. How long did that take you? Getting 2.5 years? Oh, like how Lexus is basically a Toyota. Yes! Oh my gosh. Lexus is a Toyota. And Lexus only in the U.S., but they're a Japanese car. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. So, rebadging happens in beads as well as vehicles. Jewelry bags. The organza jewelry bags are twice as expensive in the jewelry section as just plain old organza wedding favor bags in the wedding section of Walmart. Same with fairy lights, they're more expensive in the Christmas section than they are in the wedding section for whatever reason, so, Oh, speaking of fairy lights, my lamp works. Where is it? Where is my star? My star is actually working now. The batteries are... I replaced the batteries. How Fireline was $10 less than a sporting goods store. Half the cost, actually. Because it was originally for fishing. And then the beaters were like, this works pretty well. And then they're like, oh yeah? Well, we're going to charge you twice as much. Thanks, woman tax. Mostly because a lot of beaters are women, primarily. So the men don't have to pay as much. Only one of the various things I find wrong with Fireline, but we're not having that discussion tonight. Where's my store? Where's my store? I want it. Yes. Here you. My store. I see a big paragraph. Let me catch up. Yeah, Fireline is a problem all on its own. I haven't worked with any of the newer stuff because I stopped using it years ago, so I can't attest to the quality of it anymore. Mousy, yeah, we found that happened with cornbread packs we found in our local supermarket. Rebranded a local meat deli, smaller grocery store, but definitely from the same food factory, or whatever you call it. Yeah, no, food, it happens with food. Just the generic brand of something and the name brand of something are the same thing. Just marketed to different clientele and different budgets. Pink tax is lovely. Yes. I hate the pink tax. Yeah. Are you not working again? Okay. I'm pretty sure these batteries are just crap. This brand of batteries is just absolute crap. Okay, so the light's not working, but those of you who haven't seen it or haven't seen it in a while, my Moravian Star. I completed this just before Christmas last year. And there was some drama on Instagram over it, so that was fun. It's so sparkly though. This is my favorite Christmas palette. I like orange. Sparkles. Wait, what? Oh, geez. You can go back and read it. It was fun. Twitch came to my rescue. It was lovely. I left it up. I don't care. Gatekeeping, basically. Gatekeeping. I will never tire of seeing that. And isn't it lovely? This was a pain in the ass to make. It was fun sometimes, and it was like a drag at other times, and like, as cool as geometric beadwork is to look at, it is very boring to make. Like, the journey of making it is very tedious and very monotonous, and I watch a lot of television. Yeah. Oh, on your Instagram post? Yes. I don't think I've even have the completed version up on Instagram because I just got lazy at one point, but like, the almost completed version had a bunch of bullshit. Basically the same thing that happened with Spiders with Sarin, but stars this time. Yes. I did find it funny that shortly after the fact, the contemporary geometric beadwork team, like Kate McKinnon and her team, had to take some artists' work out of the third book because they were of the not willing to share it with the rest of the world opinions. As I'm pretty sure it was the same lady. I'm pretty sure because her work had been in before, but like, she's gotten really weird and possessive now. So I don't know. Pretty sure her works were in the first couple. But like, don't blog about shit if you don't want people to actually utilize the knowledge. Don't put the information out there and then say you didn't pay me for it. It's like, I don't understand. Anyway. Yeah, long story short, bullshit and stupid, and I was aiming actually to make a very specific shape, and the pieces I had to figure out how to make the very specific shape happened to look like something she had made. I approached the same shape from a completely different angle, and she took offense to it. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway. There's a reason, I don't interact with the old school of beaters. I don't interact with the big names in the industry because, yeah. Yeah. It was a fun time. And that's happened to me a few times over the years. Just people being like, oh my gosh, you stole my shit. And I'm like, no, you're just being possessive for no reason. Ideas come in waves, and knowledge is utilized in different ways to achieve the same looking results. Like, please just calm the heck down. Like this morning, I was scrolling on Instagram and both marveling and being a little sad at the fact that what I have always wanted to happen is beadwork and metalwork be combined. You know, and I never could figure out a way to do it. But I never, like, worked on it, and I didn't have, like, access to a bench to just keep experimenting and stuff. But, like, I found yet another account this morning that utilizes both mediums beautifully. You know, followed it, of course. But, like, all the accounts that are utilizing seed beadwork and metalsmithing together look very, very much like each other. And it's like, okay, guys. Like, you gotta stop all drinking out of the same big magic cup. Like, come on. Get a little different. Like, I like it, but they're gorgeous. But, like, I don't know, the same, like, modern clean line trends is... The geometric modern fan, I'm just kind of over it, actually. Like, where are my favorite accounts? Following. I'm not even going to be able to remember these business names. But yeah, I'm glad that the mediums are, like, uniting. But I'd like to see more variety of style. But then again, the reason that I'm seeing the ones I'm seeing is because they're marketed towards things I interact with, which is the same style because that's all there is, and I have a grumpy face now. No. Why do you guys let me ramble? Is this the right length? Yeah, this is the right length. Okay. We are in the home stretch. Home stretch. Okay, found the post. Yeah. It was a time. It was a time. Like, you know, sure, yeah, I had read her blog, but it was only one of many, many pieces of information that led to the final construction of a completely different shape that, you know, ended up being similar, but not the same. I don't know. And the subsequent post where they congratulated you on the finish. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think a lot of the commenting happened all around the same time. You know, but a lot of what happens in situations like this is like a friend of whoever it is they think I'm like copying or whatever, like tags them and then starts like bickering. It's like, oh guys, cut it out. What color number be that purple Delica from earlier? Oh yeah, okay. Donut Son, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh my gosh, you only have one and you chose me. What? Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Oh my gosh. Congratulated after someone tagged. I don't know. I haven't even gone back and looked at it in so long that yeah. Well, like, there's no point deleting it. You know. Seriously. Why did I not write the number down? Where is my invoice? Invoice says it is dyed opaque purple. Delica 1379. DB 1379. And it kind of glows under black light, apparently. Very, very subtly orange. Size 11. There you go, 1379. I'm glad I asked in that case. Yeah, well, I would have found it at some point and been like, oh, dang it. Yeah, they didn't come back to comment after the community came to back you up. No, people usually don't. You know, people stopped commenting back with Beading Jewelry Magazine not paying me. You know, when the community went and backed me up after I got blocked from both those Insta and Facebook. Got a Twitter down, though. No problem. Thank you, Donuts. I'm a weird, feisty one. Thanks for supporting me. Same one I have. Oh, the purple? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lighter color of that purple, too. That's nice, but I'm trying to find purples that contrast well, and it's so hard. Okay, the way I see it, them complaining about it just bumps your views to others who may like your work. Yeah. Bad, negative interaction online is still engagement. So thank people for the engagement. You know, that's the kind of thing when people are like, you know, one bad comment ruined my day, you know, and I let it, you know, I get fired up and steamed up, you know. But then in the end, you know, you had a lot of engagement on a post. You know, unless you're being a genuinely horrible, horrible person that actually needs to apologize for something, then, you know, there's not really much reason to take it down. It glows. Sweet. Kind of. Very, very subtly. Very, very, very subtly. I am so close, guys. This is the last triangle. We're dropping the last one in. And this will be my smallest kaleidocycle that I've made. And it was like, can you go smaller? And I'm like, well, maybe. But I'd have to redesign this because those red beads have holes that are far too tiny. So, which is why I chose the Delica size 15s for the edge beads on this, because they do have bigger holes than size 15 round beads. And these are very connection heavy pieces, but the black is just fragile, so that was a bad choice. I think it's all I had at the time too. It's the best purple I found for me too. I want to get one a few shades darker than that. That's also opaque. I haven't tried one that's transparent. I think transparent might work okay. You were blocked? What a rebel. I was blocked from Beading Jewelry Magazine's Facebook page and Instagram page after social media blasting them after 7 weeks of non-payment for the last article that I had published. So yes. And my community came to my rescue, and they still only paid me half of the traditional cost. I technically did not have a contract because I hadn't needed it in the past with prior editors who were much better. But the last beading magazine in the world can have its karmic retribution by having an influx of all bead pattern tutorial designers having to deal with this ridiculous editor. So, sadly, Beadwork magazine died like a month or two after all of that went down. But we did close down the Twitter. Not that they were using it, but you know, we accomplished something. Them scoundrels. So they were petty rodents. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure there's karmic retribution that's happened in the end. You know, there's only favoritism and nepotism will get published in the Beading magazine that is left in the world at this point. So pretty much UK authors. pandemic did both Bead and Button and Beadwork Magazine in the end. So everybody self-publishes now, and we don't even have a Craftsy to use. And I haven't looked at beadpatterns.com to see if they've like upped their game. I think they might have. I think they've changed the website just a little bit. It doesn't look quite as archaic. Which maybe means that they don't pay people by like check in the mail anymore. They could direct deposit. Oh my gosh. Gasp. Keeping up with the times. Keeping up with the millennials and the zoomers. Yes, please. That's one of my biggest beefs about art shows is they are still run by people who are like, you must pay with check or money order only. And I'm like, can you just invoice me through Square? Like, I will pay a convenience fee so that you can get your, like, credit card fees covered. I don't care. Just I want the money out of my account now. Can you just invoice me through Square? You know? That'd be nice. Or use Eventbrite or something. Like, come on, guys. Get it together. Checks been bouncy. Yeah. Oh, let me see what I missed. This is Harley Wink. Mousy, yeah. First and only time I got blocked from business was when I found out I didn't have a job to go back to after I had kiddo. Oh my gosh. What? Did they just, like, fire you because you went on maternity leave? Like, that is rude. Waiting for the day my boss can finally pay me via direct deposit. Wait, you still don't get paid via direct deposit? What? They send me e-checks, but I still gotta print my check to mobile. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what? Donuts on the destroyer of crap beading magazines would make a great headline. I don't know. I just am not a fan of the editor. And so I refuse to ever submit again so long as she is still employed there. Because my experiences with the prior, well, there were 3 prior editors. I didn't publish when Katie Dean was in charge, but I did publish when Chloe Menage and Jean Power were in charge, and both of those were lovely experiences. Like, Jean Power was my first editor, and she's like one of the 2 people I've ever taken a workshop from. So, like, I have a lot of respect for Jean Power. I have both of her geometric beadwork books. Like, she's one of my beading heroes. And, like, all 3 prior editors, I would love their work. I love everything they put out there. And the current editor is just, like, I don't know. She's just not near as organized. I don't much like her work. And just, she seems very scattered in her communications, and then just, like, had no customer service skills when I was trying to, you know, go through things properly before all the bullshit happened. So, whew. All right. Let me see. Mousy, because I don't make enough to justify the 4% it will take to PayPal deposit it into my account. What? Yeah, that was after asking me multiple times before I went on leave if I was coming back. Well, I assume you said yes. Small company, and I only just started getting busy again. Current job, I mean. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I do remember something about job changing happening. Yeah, splurged and got her books after that stream you recommended. Oh geez, I probably recommended a lot of books. Be my hero. I am your hero. Look, my smallest kaleidocycle to date is complete. It little. The hinges are way too big though, but I just kind of muscle memoried it because that's what I was doing for the bracelet. So, so little bitty. I'll have to do a video of both this and the bracelet. Probably when I think of it. Might be 3 months from now. Who knows? You see it here first, and probably only here. Ta-da! Just June power. Okay, okay. One so far. It wee tiny. It's so little. Ta-da! Whoop. Whoop. I might come back and just burn the ends off tomorrow so I can actually see what I'm doing, because I can't see a lot of the small bits. Whoop. Whoop. Boop. Boop. Cute. It's like a robot face on that side. Which side? The side with the red and the blue. This side? No. I don't see it. What about the other way? Ooh. Ooh. Red, blue, green. Robot face? Right down here? Maybe. Or this way. I don't know. I don't see it. Red looks like ladybugs. A little bit, yeah. I haven't made ladybugs in a while. I have a couple of bracelets still, but I need to get back to earrings because they're good sellers. But yeah, Donut, if you ever commission anything while I'm streaming, you are allowed to pick it up in person, and I will not charge you shipping, just so you know. Because I know you live here. So, you can always pick it up at a market or something. But, done. Everything I make is always for sale. Dude, I haven't even sat down to do the math for how much these will cost, but it's gonna be a lot. The little guy maybe not as a lot, but you know. I love it. It's so fun. Yee. Yee. Okay, so I guess I didn't need this length of blue thread. I thought I was going to have to add new thread to that one that was very short where I was playing thread chicken, but I guess not. Guess not. Alright, now it's time for glow experiment. I bought some elastic floss at Michael's the other day. I'm winding up my card as I talk. So, I don't know, Creatology brand stretch cord. This is in the kids section. This is elastic floss. So this is like the stretchy flossy stuff, because the cord type stuff, the clear cord, is crap. It doesn't knot very well. Apparently all you gotta do is look in the kids section if you want quality materials. Apparently Prince already knew this and didn't tell me. Ah, nice. Something glowy for sure. Yes, we're gonna get the glowy on. I'll probably take a break and then come back with all my glow stuff plugged in and set up and everything. But yeah, so this is put away. These are finished. I'm so happy. I'm so glad, because I've always wanted to do a Kaleido bracelet, but I didn't want the big ass triangles. I just wanted small ones. This is like 88 triangles, guys. That's like almost 4 times as many as just a regular cycle. Because it's 24 per cycle. So at least I didn't have to use all 88 on the same piece. I ended up with 2 pieces. A matching set. I don't know what is it. Could it be a ring? Could it? Oh wait, could it? Ah. If it doesn't fit on my pinky. Sorry. Prince, sorry I keep forgetting that everybody's experienced with the kids section. It's okay. It's great. Okay, almost midnight and Mondays are long days, so I'm going to start winding down. Alright, Mousy, have a good rest of the stream. Nice chat. Have a good night, Mousy. Good night. It's a hunky chunky ring. It's a ring, though. It is a pinky Kaleido ring. Oh my gosh. Okay, that way it is properly a matching set. Look at this. It's so stupid. Okay. Ha, ha, Okay. Ixo's probably like, what is this maniacal laughter I hear? Okay, so I'm not upset that I did the hinges too big now because that wouldn't fit over my pinky otherwise. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So, just wear your Kaleido ring to your work meeting and then take it off and fidget with it while you're in that little meeting. And your boss is like, what are you doing? And you're like, nothing. I'm not doing anything. Nothing. I don't know what you mean. Beautiful. Yes. This would not be comfortable to wear at all. It is way too chunky, but that doesn't stop some people. So it's a ridiculous ring. I was not expecting a ridiculous ring. Okay, I gotta display these together when I have them at the market now. So, Prince, everybody needs a good "it's alive" cackle. Yes. That was mine apparently. So bracelet and ring set. I have never made wearable kaleidocycles until this moment, and I am very pleased with how this is happening and come together. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of them just like that. It's alive! Come on. That is not photos, that is Instagram. Did not want that. There we are. Boop. Right. Another finish in Discord. I heard a beep. Beepity beep 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 beep. Look at how cute the little bees are. Oh my gosh, BK. BK. Ha 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 ha. Look at little bricky stitchy bees. Aren't they adorable? That's cute. Those are cute. Those are cute. Nice. Alright, I am gonna get up and take a break. I don't even know what time it is. Probably like 10:30. Okay, 10:30. So about halfway-ish through. I don't know how long I stream on Monday nights. It just happens. However long it takes. Because we're gonna be experimenting. So it could be a while. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Go to the restroom, stretch for a little bit, set up my glow stuff, and then I will be right back. Do not need to head to bed now. You do? Okay. Well, have a good night. I'll see you. Ah, Junebug. Yes. Ooh, Junebugs would be fun. I like Junebugs. I don't know. They're big and clunky and weird, and they make me happy. But I'll be right back. Going on a break. I'll see you in a bit. Hold tight. All right, I'm back. Oh geez, face cam needs some brightening. You have done challenges and your network has expanded, donuts. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, just from using challenges, and that's a good way to increase your network for sure. And like the only beading challenges that I know of that exist out there are with indigenous art, and I don't want to like appropriate anybody else's culture, design, etc. And I know it's open to all beaders, but it still doesn't feel quite right. So come on, that didn't work either. Where is didn't like me today. I'm very washed out. Not today. Oh well, it happens. Here, what happens if I switch to a brighter background here? No. Okay. How about we just go back to Discord and call it good. I can't get my face cam to work with me today, so we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. All right. We have our black lights out. As you can see, my elastic floss is glowing, a nice orangey pink. Check it out. There's a cross-stitch person on there. I mainly do digital art. Ooh, nice. Yes. Is it Junebug? 2022. I don't know. I'll search it real quick, but I can't see nothing. Why Junebugs? I'm curious. Seriously? Can I? Two 022. Thank you. Instagram does not like me today. Well, shucks. Okay, now I got it to come up. Those are neat. Those are fun. All right. No, yeah, that's not what I meant to do, but yeah. Yeah. I shall check it out furthermore. Get away from that tab. Overexposed. Yeah. I don't know. Usually show up better than this on the face cam, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna play with this hot pink elastic floss. This is my regular gossamer floss that I got at Shipwreck forever ago. Because I couldn't find any in stores because I wasn't looking in the kids section, of course. Go figure. I'm actually gonna zoom out. Can't see much anyway during a glow stream, so it's just shiny bright colors. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. I'm thinking Endless Loom, which is this guy, which I got from Immortelle Designs. We traded. She did not like the Endless Loom. I love it. Oh yeah, I actually have loom bands. Well, I forgot I bought the loom bands. Which these are designed for the Endless Loom so that you don't have to do any weird shenanigans and stuff. Okay, fine, we'll use this. We'll use this, and I'll come back to this at some point. Because there's got to be a way I can play with shaped beads with this then, instead of... I forgot I bought it! Oh my gosh! Sweet! Alright, because the idea that I was going to go with was either tie on individual bands, because doing one continuous one did not work the last time I tried to do a continuous thread for the Endless Loom. That didn't work. I was going to do individual ones and tie knots, and then side-by-side comparison it with individual ones where I have crimped it together and do bead covers for both. That seems like a daytime experiment, honestly. So, I might just make life easy on myself and do the endless bands, loom bands. These are 7-inch bracelets, 18 of them. I think they're all the same thickness. This is like $5 for this pack or $6. I don't remember. It's Beadsmith. I don't know what website I bought them off of. But I have seen them in stores sometimes. So this is 7 inches, says. Which means I gotta get my loom out. And I'm very, very glad these glow anyway, because that's cool. So we're just gonna find colors that glow. Find bead colors that glow. We're gonna get pieces out. Some 8-inch bracelets. This is a 7.5-inch bracelet. This says these are 7-inch. Yeah, so go with the small ones. 7-inch bracelet. Okay. And you stick your little pegs in your little holes. This loom was designed by Deb Moffat, which I know that more than I know her work, honestly. I don't know which tension rods I need. I don't know. And then you have these little loom bands, which are like, you know, the elastic loom band bracelet bits, you know, little rubber bands like you'd have for hair. And they all glow, which is super cool. To hold the sides together. Which it doesn't really need that because it's never going to come apart. There's tension rods, and I don't know, let's see what these are going to need. I was thinking do a glow pride piece. These are very light. Prince, just take it this way, Pearl. You can make lots and lots and lots and lots. Yes, I've got lots of stuff to use now. I don't know if I even have Glow Pride stuff. Glow Pride colors. I don't know. I'm just going to use whatever glow colors I have. So let's start with like 6. These would probably work best with size 8 beads or size 6 beads. Let's see what I have that glows. Looks like I'm going to need some of the bigger tension rods. Work like this. Nope, gonna need the bigger ones even. What the heck? That doesn't seem right. Okay, now I'm going up to like the 7.5 bracelet size because that's still too loose. Yeah, Prince, you're right. I've got lots of materials for lots of things. But materials I will use for lots of things, not just materials I won't use for lots of things. So those loom bands say that they're 7-inch bracelet size, but that was a bit too loose. So this is a 7.5. It's already better. I don't really want to use big beads, but you know, we'll see what I got going on here. Because I did make one bracelet with the jelly bands. Just regular plastic jelly bands as the warps. That one was kind of fun to do. The design wasn't my favorite, but you know, it was still kind of fun. That's a little better. Nope, going up to 8. That just don't seem right. Okay. There's a video somewhere that shows you how to wrap the stretch cord around and around and around and around instead of using the loops. I tried that, but I didn't get it to work. I don't know that I followed that video though. Interesting. OMG, they really still make jelly bands? Do you not know that I have jelly bands? Like, can I find it without looking? Oh, where's my thing? There it is. Okay. Jelly bands! Yeah, got it at Walmart. A whole set for like $5 or $10. I don't remember. Whole set of them. Jelly bands. And they glow. Because of course they glow. Most of them. Blue and purple, obviously not so much. But. And the red. The red doesn't glow. Oh gosh. Huge 80s flashback. Yes. So I used the yellow ones already. But I just got these at Walmart. In the jewelry section, just easy peasy. Also, my box glows. I love this box. So, yeah, that's totally an option. And I've done that before for the endless loom. I don't know. I like experimenting and playing. But, hey, Prince, if you can link the one where the cord goes round and round and round and round. Because the problem I had is that it shifts at a diagonal. And you don't line up properly in the end, at the end of the piece. So that doesn't work. You need straight. At least I didn't get it to work. I'm not saying it doesn't. I just might not be doing it right. So are these? Where's my 8s? Are these 8? Okay, we're going with 8-inch bracelets. That's what I should have done anyway. Jewel School. Got you. I'm trying to remember who does the Jewel School. Is it Beadaholique? I think it's Beadaholique. They stayed in business, right? Like, they didn't actually go out of business like they were planning on. Jewel TV, JTV. Oh, ooh, yeah. Stuff out of Tennessee. That's scary stuff. They have been hiring for so long. They're like always hiring. It's weird and scary. The job description does not sound fun. Creator of that loom, demonstrating it when I first came. Oh, Deb Moffat Hall, like for the stretch bands. Yeah, her videos are okay. The quality could be better, I think, but the variety of examples could be nicer too. But like that's where creativity comes in as well. That's better. I'm just gonna have to be happy with that. I feel like, yeah, this is, the endless loom is really finicky to work with, and I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It should just be easy peasy, but it's like, I can't space these out properly. Never straight, always forward. The bands came later. Yeah, the bands came later. They came several years later, which is why I never ended up buying one, because it was like, I just want to be able to make stretchy stuff for people, you know? I did actually try the instructions for attaching a clasp for like the original instructions. That was a disaster and a half. I just ended up looming it and weaving in the ends anyway, because no, those instructions did not work for me. Ooh, I've got, oh, they don't glow. How are all of these plastic and they don't glow? Curses on you. I do have a luminous orange down there. And a yellow. My Tohos. Which might could use those. Oh, and a pink. Got a luminous pink. Tohos. Are there others in here? Nope. Nope. Well, that green one maybe. No, not really. Okay. Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just here. But I'd rather use these than the Delicas, because the Delicas go for the Slinky, and I'm not working on the Slinky tonight, because remember, my Slinky is when I don't have any other ideas project. So it's also very monotonous and boring. So yay, warm colors. Yeah, I think we're going warm colors. Ooh, I have peanut beads though. Peanut beads will work. Be all weird and stuff. I could loom with peanut beads. That would probably be an awesome texture. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's a thought. And those are back here. Boop. Yellow. Boop. Brighter than the sun yellow. And then the matching orange. So neon, it hurts. And then like my white Bondelli. This is my only true glow white. Still waiting for more Bondelli finished beads to come out. Need that. But they're ginkgos. They wouldn't work well with this. They'd work okay, I guess, but Okay. Do we have anything else? Nope. Crisis. What's in the bottom? I think those are bugles. Down there somewhere. Nope. No glows. Come on, glows. Glow, 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 glow. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes. Yes. Sequins. We're gonna go weird and textured, guys. We're gonna go weird and textured. Sequins. Oh yeah, and I've got my little bicone type things that glow. Some of them. These ones don't. I think they're the green ones. Just these weird pink ones. We can go really weird and textured. I'm here for it. Anybody else here for it? I'm here for it. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay. Weird and textured. Ahoy. Because those sequins are like these guys. Do we remember the sombrero? This is my one and only sequin flower I've ever made. Ta-da. They did do on a glow stream, and then peanut beads for the edge. They sombrero lives on my little mannequin dude. That's bright. Yo, telling me. Got a few of the beads left over from that sphere I did for Trogdor, but not today. I think we're good. Ooh, do I have a green? I think I should have a glow green that goes with these. No, I don't think I bought the green. Did I buy the green? I think I would have found it if I bought the green. Ow. I swear I had the green at one point. Let me look again. I think I just see just the yellow. Maybe I used up the green? No, that's yellow. That's terracotta. Nope. Those are green, but they're not glow green. Where's my luminous Toho green? I swear I had one. Because those are the standard glow colors. Are pink, orange, yellow, and green. Blue and purple are kind of not quite there. They don't always happen. I could have sworn I had green though. Am I making stuff up? I might be making stuff up, guys. Nope, there's nothing here. It is also very likely that I did. Because the last glow bracelet I did was green. Green and pink, but I don't remember running out of green beads. See, I had green. I'm not making it up. Okay. See, I had green. All over the place here. Green, 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 green. Where did it go? Did I use it up? Because I don't remember running out. Huh. Also rearranged stuff since I finished that piece. Green almost goes fast as black. Sometimes. It depends on the green, yeah. I'm so glad it's a chance to use the Oprah bees. Okay. Um, damn. So I would have had it out at the same time I had this one out, which is the pink. I guess we can go without it, but like I want to know what happened. Hello. Do you have my green? Hello. Have you seen my green? I really hope I didn't accidentally de-stash it. That would suck. Oops. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about it. We are going to move on. Right, so this is like our little triangle that's left, our little pyramid tetrahedra for world's itty bittiest kaleidocycle prototype tetrahedra. It will not be in that kaleidocycle, but it will be my visual reminder to make it. This will probably just end up being a bead at the bottom of some pendant or something. It will be a beaded bead as a piece of decor on something down the road. I'm just leaving it here so I don't lose it in the dark. Got pink. Yellow. This is a pretty pink in daylight. It's like magenta. Here's our bright ass orange. Most oranges are bright ass under black light, so there's enough of a color difference, thankfully, for me not to mix them up in the dark. That's what I always worry about with pinks because they glow orange, but they also have like a subtle pink to them, which is great. This, I don't need this up here. This, I don't need this up here either. I do need my orange thread because I'm out of pink. I also don't have like a bright yellow thread. They don't make a yellow thread. Wait, Art Beads might make a yellow thread now. Or is it KO? I want my goldfish. This is my orange Hannah thread. Hannah is an Art Beads exclusive thread for anybody who's looking for it. There's only one place to buy it. I adore orange pink combo. Good. You seem like the kind of person who would actually, like, just from the little bit I've seen of you in person. I think you would enjoy orange and pink as a combo. So I'm actually gonna pour my bigger beads in these. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm streaming tonight, but this is a huge mess for me to clean up for tomorrow. That and tomorrow's stream is going to either be earlier than usual or I'm going to end earlier than usual because I do have somewhere very important to be that determines like the fate of my local farmer's market. So I need to be there. I'm also bringing the popcorn to watch all the drama go down. So oh, it's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a bad time. I am not happy. So I will do my best to represent, cast my vote. Maybe this is a place where my vote will count. Probably, because everybody's actually on the same page. From what I know. Look at all this mess I have. All this stuff. All this stuff. Come on. Let go. So this thread does not glow. None of my beading threads are glowing at the moment. I don't have Sono White, which is sad. I also haven't seen many that do glow. Like Ceylon, the purple glowed, but that one was a piece of shit. So we don't work with it. It got relegated to the Ort jar instead of the donate bin. If that says anything. Okie doke. Artichoke. We are Making our loopy. Dude, I did that without even actually seeing anything. Holy cow. That's some muscle memory. Alright. Bloop. Get that on our first warp. Yes. And we get to figure out our pattern. What do we want to do? I think I want to start with the seed beads. I think I want to start with like maybe 3 to 5 rows of pink. One, two, three, four. Oh shoot. Did I want this? No, I want one more. Okay. I wanted this 5 rows, 5 beads across, so 6 warps. I thought I had 6 out, but I guess I only had 5 out. There you go. Okay. So 5 beads across. 1 and 2. And 3 and 4 and 5. Look how far apart this is. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. Because you gotta like scooch together without getting them like clustered over each other, and it's a pain in the butt. And how about we just do this one at a time? It's the easiest way to make it happen. One at a time. Go back through one, go over a warp, go back through one, go over a warp, back through one, over the next warp, back through one. There we go. Look, it's so far apart. Oh, this fixes that. Oh, wait. Knot got cut. Knot got cut. There we go. Something seems weird. Something seems off. Okay. I am not gonna have a lark's head start. That doesn't seem to be working right. I don't know what I did, but I feel like I already goofed something up. Can't see in the dark. This is what you guys are here for, is me making mistakes, because I don't much anymore. So I make the most mistakes when I am glow streaming. Let's frog it. It's only row 1. We don't care. So yeah, that lark's head knot on the first warp, not a great idea. Take it off here in a sec. And I'll just do a standard tie knot instead. The heck is this weird project? Well, I meant to be experimenting with the elastic floss that I had just bought, but that wasn't a go. Maybe I can experiment with that with like I said, shaped beads. That would be a good shaped bead experimenter kind of thing. These tension rods aren't doing crap. Curses you. Okay. Try this again. Just a regular knot. Getting that lark's head knocked through beads sometimes is a pain. And it doesn't like me at all. Nope. Alright. Yep. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh. Ha. Yee. Okay. Try this again. One, two, three, four, five. So you guys know me, I like doing weird stuff on a loom. This is not going to be a traditional straight edged piece because I am got all sorts of weird shaped beads in here. It's not going to be a traditional pixely patterny piece. By the size of these warps, I probably, if you were to do just a straight edge piece, I wouldn't go any smaller than like size 8 beads. Size 11 is not ideal. So these are size 11s, but they're Tohos, so they're more like a size 10 in reality. Because Tohos ignore the rules of what a bead size should be. Why? Oh. I was pulling on the wrong thread. Okay. My bad. There we go. Look, I got it lined up. There we are. Sansanoshi, hello, welcome. I was too far away, guys. We are glow beading. Does the string glow? Yes. Yes, it does. So, like, here's one that doesn't. This one does not. This one does. And then this hot pink one does, which I was originally going to play with. But then I remembered I had these. So, I just making my life easy. That's what I intended to experiment with tonight, but I have other ideas for it in the future. Prince, that loom was made for bigger beads unless you use thread. True. These loom bands are definitely designed for big beads, though. The whole premise of this loom is supposed to be for ease of use, and I have yet to make something easy on it. So we don't pay attention to the rules on this stream. There are no rules with beadwork, remember? None. None whatsoever. Because then people try to gatekeep you and make you follow rules, and then it's like, why? I'm doing weird stuff on a loom. Go away. Yeah, I would probably recommend, though, if you were to like want a really nice consistent piece, size 8 beads or bigger. Size 8 or 6 would work splendidly, actually, for consistent texture and straight edges, which is not what we're going for tonight, thankfully. But because you can see quite a lot of the warps in between these. Not necessarily a bad thing, but you know. But because these are size 10, it's almost not too bad. What's the other side look like? I don't know. It could be okay. It could be passable. But, you know, if you just want it to disappear into the background, I definitely recommend size 8s, for sure. But we're doing... I don't know what we're doing. We're winging it today. We're making weird stuff. I don't like... Tension rods are just not happy today. They work so much better with thread than they do with elastic. It also probably doesn't help that this isn't in the center. I should probably move it to the center. That might help a little. What the heck? How did you move so... Ugh. You know, I can see why Immortelle does not enjoy this loom. It's definitely fiddly and a pain in the butt. I would definitely, for the most part, unless I wanted elastic, I would not use this for standard loom work. I would only use it for stretch bracelets. Because I find it a pain in the butt. Okay, we're just gonna leave it there. Sorry, it's being a turd. Glowy hot mess, pretty much. Yo. Are you okay there? There we are. Okay. This loom is a hot mess. Not lying. Yeah. Like, it's all right. It's not really worth the hassle, like I said, unless you're aiming for a stretch bracelet. You know, because all those videos you see online of people like pleasantly working with this loom, it's like those are edited. This is the unedited cut, guys. You get the unedited cut of the endless loom. Pain in the ass review. Well, it's a nice texture though. Ooh, I really like that. It's different. If I were to work on that loom, I'd probably be catching my thread on the knobs. Oh, you have no idea. Yes, absolutely. That is exactly what is happening. Some of them I'm catching off camera. Others are absolutely on camera though. So, do I want to go 3? Do I want to go 5? I think. Let me think. Solid. And then checkerboard. That, checkerboard. So 3 is a good place, I think, to switch over to something else. All right. Oop, come here, you. 2, 3. Like I said, this is going to be a very, very textured piece. So what I have is alternating orange seed beads and peanut beads. I've never loomed with peanut beads, honestly. This might actually be something kind of cool. It definitely nestles nicely between the warbs, for sure, though. If peanut beads are used in beadwork at all, they're more used for texture than anything else. There we go. Yep, you see them sitting? Just like that. Sitting. I'm gonna do a checkerboard. So, peanut, orange. This is why I wanted it 5 beads across, because odd numbers are more fun to do checkerboard patterns in than even numbers, which I had learned when I did the picnic bracelet with the ants on it, because that was an even number of checkers and it just kind of threw me off. I wish I'd had another one. So like, I don't know how to hold this thing. I don't use it enough to have a muscle memory on how to hold the endless loom. It can fit in your hand, it's just awkward. Backtrack. Come on. Let's go back. Okay. Try that again. Wow, them peanuts be bright. Yes. They are atomic. They will light up your life. They're like stars up close. It's like those sci-fi renditions of the sun. It's just like right there in your eyeballs. Burn your retinas. This is the burn your retina stream. Don't look if you don't like after images. The heck? Okay. Did that work this time? I'm gonna have to scooch things into place. We have to do some scooching. Scooching. Woo! Retina burn! Yes. You know, we love the retina burn. I do. I don't know. I think glow beads are fun. You know, this is just a different form of candy. I do not rave those, so. Just party in my own house. It's fun to like close out a crafty day in with a glow stream though. Which I haven't wanted to do a couple times, but I did do it a couple times as well. The first couple times I streamed, I did glow streams as the after party of a crafty day in. A crafty day in party. There we go. Which that's coming up in July. Ooh, texture. Ooh, texture. Ooh, texture. Yes, please, texture. Can never go wrong with checkers. No, you cannot. Look at that. Ah, idea. Must put on paper. What idea? Oh, shoot. I didn't even put the sequins out. Okay. Sequins over here. I couldn't get rid of any of the sequins when I was destashing stuff, so I kept all the sequins. I had to get rid of a lot of beads to keep the sweet sequins. I am not sorry. Mine. My precious. Please. Yes. You have such great emotes. You have so many emotes, Donut. So many. Oop. Damn. Come here. Escape. This blue actually glows blue. I'm very, very, very happy with this blue. Look, it glows blue. I'm so thrilled. It's very subtle, but it's there. It's nice. It's a nice glow blue. I'm very, very pleased. Prince, you've seen the fringe earrings I've been working on. I want to take that same shape. I won't put black and white checkers with red checkers and oh, wait. Black and white checkers with red checkers in random. You'd have to like doodle that out for me because I have no clue what you mean. Like, I trust you, but I have no clue what you mean. Oh shoot. How did I want to do this? How is this going to transition to... If orange was there, then it would mess with the pattern. But if I did yellow orange, then that would be too thick here. I could transition back to pink and then do the next section in the other color. Kind of was aiming for like a big diamondy shape of textures. Donut's a collector of emotes. You have a few of mine as well now, so that's fun. Coloring in the squares now. Yeah, you'd have to show me. Don't know what to do. Okay. What makes the most sense pattern-wise is to transition back to the pink for 3 rows. And then switch to the orange checkers. Don't tell me I'm going to end up with something wearable. Well, that's no fun. How dare a jewelry maker have wearable art? What the heck? Is that a real thing, friends? Wearable jewelry. I'm trying not to pull too tight because this does want to like pinch in. And I don't want to like warp the shape too much because you can do that. You can have a left straight edge and a right wompy edge with loom work anyway, but it seems like this would be extra, have an extra tendency to do that. So I don't want to do that necessarily. So I'm trying to be very careful. And the thing with this being a round bracelet in the end is that my sequence might not line up entirely at the end here, which might be kind of sad. So we'll see what happens. Donut, I love that. Checkered like a picnic blanket. Yes, I did do a picnic blanket. It's covered in ants. It's cute. Why make it if you're not going to wear it? And if you're not going to wear it, it needs framed and put on a wall. Oh, come on. I make all sorts of big, obnoxious jewelry that is both wearable and non-wearable. You know, like this one's fun. It's actually really comfy. It's ridiculous though. It is way too large for my wrist. This is not happening. But we did the ridiculous. You guys asked for this to be a cuff. It just started off as a heart, and then you were like, it needs to be a bracelet, and it needs to be ridiculous and on a loom, and it's like, okay, well, we're doing a ridiculous loomed bracelet. It hasn't gotten much love, honestly. It's kind of sad. I think it was great. It's one of the more creative pieces I made in a while, so. It's great. And it's your fault. The checkerboard is your fault, Prince. The fact that it needed to be a bracelet in the first place is like Queen Home Slice's fault. And then, like, the fact that it has negative space inside the heart is Graceful Dawn's fault. You guys kind of, like, determined the entirety of the design of that bracelet. I was just glowing. I was just picking a heart that I wanted to make, that I've always wanted to make for a glow project. And that was the entirety of my thought process that night. No, we're making a big old fancy cuff. Hey, you. Come on. You got this. Love it. The big hearts. Yeah. It's a fun piece. I really, really liked making this. It was a good time. Graham is a pattern name for picnic blanket pattern. You are correct. It's not quite gingham, but it is Graham. I swear I had leftover green beads after I finished this, but I don't know where they went. Maybe they just, like, went into the land of lost socks, for all I know. We're going to alternate yellow and the peanut beads this time. Oh. I'm actually kind of stupid, guys. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. These are the green beads. That I was like, why did I lose them? Because I never bought yellow. I am stupid. Because I glow yellow, that I assumed that they were yellow, but I didn't pick them out before stream. Okay, have not lost my marbles. These are green, not yellow. Wait. Anyway, daylight colors. Ah! Okay. Back to business. Back to beadness. Green and orange. Not yellow and orange. I feel so stupid. I see it now that I'm actually staring at it. Like, yes, these are green. Because when I picked him up just now, I'm like, why is this such a green tinge for a yellow glow bead? And then I'm like, oh, because these are the green beads I've been complaining I didn't have. I never bought the glow yellow when I bought these Tohos together. I feel silly. Whoop-a-daisy. And if you haven't noticed, they are all color-lined. Luminous beads tend to be color-lined. So the pink is a aqua colored bead that is lined with pink. The orange is just straight crystal, and so is the green, lined with orange and green respectively. Shaped beads a lot of times are opaque, and they have like a kind of weird sandblasted finish. It's called bondelli. Some of them are officially called bondelli. Others are made by other manufacturers, and they don't have a name to the finish, which makes me sad because it means I can't search for it outside of who makes the bondellis. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. It's not coming to me though. But yeah, there's oftentimes not consistent language about the finishes of things that glow. Specifically, there is consistent language about the finishes of beads in general. You just have to know which ones glow. You have to know that neon and luminous mean that they glow, but like all sorts of weird random stuff will glow too, just based off of the materials it's made with. Prince, I put a picture of my weekday pencil sharpener if you want to see it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Ugh. It is way too blown out for you guys to like really, really see. Let me see if I can like knock that down. They just glow too much. Too much. Let me see. Loves the bubbles. 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 Prince, what do you mean you're torturing yourself? These look fine. That does not look like torture. They look like Ceylon pink. They might actually glow. Get a black light. Test them. But yeah, I agree that fringe is torture in general. I hate making fringe earrings. Pink. Oh, you don't like pink. Okay, gotcha. Then why use it? If you don't like it, don't use it. Sometimes, sometimes you do have to use colors you don't like. I don't like blue. I don't like medium shades of blue, like cornflower blue. See, you nailed it. They're cotton candy Ceylon. Yeah, that's the finish. It's a Ceylon finish, which you don't see Ceylon quite as often anymore. It's not something that gets stocked in stores quite as often. But I will say that the newer Ceylons hold up a lot better, color fastness wise, than the old ones used to. Because they used to like fade to white real quick, which is why I stopped using them for a while. But I've noticed that newer ones hold a lot better, and color lined beads also hold a hell of a lot better than they used to. There was several years there where I just stopped buying color lined beads. But ever since picking it back up again, and a lot of my favorite colors are color lined, let me tell you. A lot of them are color lined. They hold so well now, which is so nice. Come on, Peanut. Stand up. Ooh, texture. Texture, I love it. I love the texture. Yes. There's no touch-o-vision, though. Sad. These are newer to host the months. Voice takes me. The pencil sharpeners in my workspace area. Oh, okay, gotcha. I hadn't looked. It's better be a great fiddle. Oh, the piece I'm working on? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Just to enjoy. Yes, please. So if these are 7-inch bracelets, which that doesn't seem quite right, but I guess it is a 7. How far is this pattern along already? An inch and a half, maybe. Just about an inch, actually. So this times 7 would work as is, which means there would be 14 total, and it would transition seamlessly. But I couldn't use any of the other funky beads. Because that is a perfect inch. Perfect inch. Accidental good design. But just be that all the way down. I couldn't do anything else to it, otherwise I would disrupt the evenness of the pattern. Thought you would like that. Yeah, no, that pencil sharpener is great. Thank you, nose. You know, I'm going to go with my current luck and just continue beading as is, because otherwise it'll be a mess. And I don't want to like do extra math tonight. So if I ended up with a good perfect repeat, I'm going to keep a good perfect repeat when I find it. So we're not going to go too ridiculous. We're going to end up wearable. Who does that? Who ends up with wearable art when you're experimenting? Me? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem correct. What? No. Nah. I do like the feel of this one though, so you know, I'm not 100% upset. I'm just like disappointed I don't get to do some really weird cool stuff, but that's okay. Maybe next piece. Ooh, maybe I could pre-string the sequins, the glow sequins on the elastic cord for like some really weird kind of happening art. How would you even go about doing that? How would you... Don't know, man. Don't know. That would depend on 2 strands of the floss can fit through each sequin though, because otherwise it might not work out. Interesting thought. Okay, that could be some really weird piece. I like it a lot. I like it. Okay. Can you tell I've had like a whole influx of creative ideas lately? It's nice. I let myself rest on Sunday, so working through some weird pieces Sunday helped my brain like click back into place. It's been nice. And today I worked on, just nice, easy math pieces with those kaleidocycles. And I call them easy because I've done over a dozen kaleidocycles at this point. Like this is like number 14 or 15 or something ridiculous. I'm done. I have reached pinnacle kaleidocycle in my own opinion. And I know that there's a heck of a lot more you can do with them. Like making a full flower face cycle that's actually flowers is cool. But, I'm good. I'm done. I have no more enthusiasm for them. I did it to myself though. So, I have been working on them for like 4 years. We're good. Magic cubes next. I think magic cube. I still want to do a dice patterned magic cube. It would be super, super fun for my next movable puzzle object thing. Or I have bookmarked the fortune teller pattern that exists out there. I might just go buy that instead and do a fortune teller because everybody thinks my kaleidocycles are fortune tellers in person. It's like, oh, it's that thing we used to do in school, and every time I'm like, did you even look at it? No, it's not. And then they're like, what is this? And then I have to tell them, and they still don't get what it is, and it's like, it just spins. It just spins in a circle. It doesn't do anything fancy. They still like it, but it's like, very, very few people already know what a kaleidocycle or a hexaflexagon is. Even I didn't, so, I don't blame them. But it's like, I can't say this big word and you actually grasp what I mean. Just spin it in a circle. That's all I tell them. There are paper versions of the Kaleido. Yeah, but even so, I never encountered them myself. I know they're more common now. I know that they exist, but, like, I don't know that it's something everybody's going to interact with like everybody interacted with the fortune tellers, right? So, debating doing a fortune teller next, or like, I don't know. Really, I don't have any oomph for big old fancy turning geometric projects right now. The things I want to work on right now are things in my whip pile mostly. Like, the only other geometric project I have in there is I have this like little triangular shaped box I'm making, but I'm winging it, so it's not like I'm following a pattern. I'm just designing it as I go. Donut has a side gig as a fortune teller. I'm finding out more and more things about you. You sound like a fun person. Can we hang out? Did it at the art walk the last few years. Oh, neat. Tarot, Reiki, and spiritual counseling. Were you there this last art walk? Because I did see a fortune teller booth, and I don't know if it was you because I didn't stop. There was somebody there already. I missed my tarot cards. But I did see a booth set up outside of the sales building. Oh, that one's got a tiny hole. What's your address? Oh, I'll send you some. Oh. I don't share my address online. It's okay. Like, you can message me later, though. Do you like Nightmare Before Christmas? I watched it almost every day as a kid. Yes. But I don't know. I didn't expect it to get the weird cult following that it did. Like, the really, really highly merchandised cult following. I'm like, well, this is a bit much. But it's a great film, for sure. It's one of the classics. No, I was house pet sitting out at Lakeside. Okay. Lakeside City. No, I walked the farmer's market. Not the farmer's market. Well, that too. But the art walk for the first time in, I think, 3 years. I think 2019 was the last time I did it. Because I was in a weird mood one day in 2019. I'm like, I'm not going to set up. I'm just going to walk it. I tend to walk it when I'm sad. But I walked it this last Thursday. I had a lot going on, and I just didn't. After how windy the last 2 events were, I just didn't have the brain for it. And I actually ended up having a great time. I ran into a former co-worker of mine, and we hung out most of the night. Just cool. He bought me a tamale. Eye itches. Yeah, I'll message it. Yeah, go ahead. I don't think I'm setting up this year, but I'm doing Mystery Art at the Kemp Center. Fancy. Walking is great, yeah. I'm doing, later on this month, I'm doing, the MSU Museum has a little alumni, faculty, staff, like little juried art fair thing that they're doing. So I'm trying that for the first time. It's their first time running it, so, results may vary. But I'm trying it so I can reach a little bit of a different crowd. Maybe. I know there's only one crowd in this town, let's be honest. If you have to choose between 2 or 3 different events that are happening in town, you're going to get pretty much the same crowd of people. I will say that the Art Walk crowd is a lot less shop local than the farmers market crowd. The farmers market crowd definitely shops local a lot more. They support small business a lot more than just the breweries, which is nice. I was looking for artists I would want to buy from, when I was walking it this last time, and I found one who was super, super cute, nice, adorable paintings, very bright and colorful. And I kept her card, and I don't remember her name, but she was super cool, and she was like actively figuring out the whole art show scene thing. I like this artist. I want to see her out and about more in person. That'd be good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, found a good artist. I found a couple good artists. I found a jeweler who does some macabre work. Like, she uses lots of sterilized bones in her work, and they're just super cool pieces and very, very gothic, and I love it. It's definitely not my style, but it's really cool to see somebody in this town doing that. Like, I'm so happy. I'm trying not to get this edge wavy, but it's still waving. It's still going. new thread too now. And maybe stretch or maybe end. I don't know. Donut Sun. I can't drink, so I'm only down there for art events. But it is an art walk. It is an art event. But yeah, you're right. It's mostly a pub crawl now. I've been doing them since the very beginning. They have changed so much. Ooh, that'd be my style. Nice. I always see people I know, and some can have. Ooh, it's like I know what town you're living in. I absolutely can agree. It's just like hard nope on some of you peoples. Hard nope. I have lived here too long. There are a lot of people I don't like. And it's usually the ones I don't like that insist on talking to me. It's like, can I just not make eye contact with you? Can you just like not interject in this conversation I'm having with this person next to you? Can you just not? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm not always so lucky. But I still mask in public, so most people don't recognize me because they're not looking at my face. The ones that I don't like, anyway. Doesn't stop them all, but it does keep the most unsavory people out of my sight. Thankfully. And I have actually, like, tested this theory because, you know, like old regulars that I've had, you know, I can be there at my booth and they won't recognize me, like, with the mask on. And they'll just walk right past, you know. But if I happen to be, like, taking a drink from my water bottle, or if I happen to be at that moment, you know, working on eating my lunch, you know, they'll stop and chat. And it's like, just this last week, you didn't even say hi. Like, You unpleasant person, you. I see what you did there. I don't know what life plans are going forward. I have run up against another wall in the job hunt to try to move out of state. I did have a job offer from the place in Dorset, Vermont. But I have had both my first job offer and my first rescinded job offer in less than a week. So, you know, that's fun. Yeah, holding out potential buyers. I don't know. Chatting can bring customers too. That's true. That's true. But it's you know, mostly like I've had a lot of unpleasant interactions with some people, and they just won't leave me alone. It's like I'd rather people watch and have nobody standing there. But yeah, you're right. Like, people standing at your booth can actually bring more people looking. But people I know endlessly chatting when strangers are trying to look is a little hard to be like, hey, can you just, like, step over to the side so this person can see what I have for sale? But a lot of times those people are also, like, regulars, so it's like, doesn't matter either way. Works every time. Yeah. It's just when other vendors are endlessly chatting with you the whole event, and you're like, can I just like people watch for a minute and smile and make eye contact with customers? I gotta work here. This is my income. I know this is a fun day for you, but this is my income. Can you go back to your booth for a second? I know it's slow, but you know, I got to pay attention to the crowd. Not always an issue. Sometimes with some vendors, but not always. Depends on my mood on any given day. Hello, Lilo. What kind of donut is Donut's favorite? You got asked a question. Since Lilo's here, I'll hydrate because I don't have my hydrate command up. Gluten-free glazed. Ah. Do we have a gluten sensitivity in the house? Good to know, good to know. Old fashioned. I like Bavarian cream filled donuts. Not gonna lie. What are they called? Long Johns or something? I don't know. I don't remember what they're called. I also just really freaking love all types of cheese danishes, like all of them. Doesn't matter what flavor. Cheese danishes are amazing. Yep, okay, so this will be a perfect 7-inch fit. So, in the end, there will be 14 of these motifs. So the pattern will repeat 7 times, and we're alternating between the yellow and orange checkerboard here, and then the green and orange checkerboard here. I'm hungry now. Yeah, no kidding, right? I know, sorry. It's okay. Ooh, this is going to be a good piece. This is going to be a great piece. This is going to be wearable. I'm going to have something wearable. Who decided we were allowed to have something wearable? I don't think it was me, but I'm okay with it now. Just checking in. Hope everyone have a good time zone. Exactly. Hope you do too as well, Lilo. Lurk, enjoy the lurk. I don't know why my alert didn't go. It's okay. It happens. I want a chocolate cannoli or Lady Locks. I don't know what Lady Locks are. I want a kolache. Let me see. So the sound alert is on, but the GIF doesn't work anymore. Like, does the GIF work on any of mine? I have GIF bought up, but like, it no do. Those are scrumptious as well. Cream horns is another name for them. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Sounds fun. Sounds nice. Delicious. Guys, stop making me want donuts. Donut time isn't for another several hours. Like, come on. Donut time isn't for like another 9 or 10 hours. For me. Although, this is probably close to where I should end stream if it's midnight already. Oh, jeez. Be a time. How have I been live so long? How long have I been live? Yeah, 3 hours. This is no wonder I'm tired on Tuesdays. It's because I back-to-back streamed, you know? Oh my gosh, I cannot stay on in frame. Saved my life tonight. No, anytime is done. You're not wrong, you know, like, you're not wrong. When I was in London, like, for studying abroad, there were like 24-hour donut places, which is cool. Can I have a 24-hour donut place? I guess that's called Walmart? You know. All the stale donuts are in the back of the store, marked down. We get those a lot. Our town is big enough to have a Krispy Kreme, and yet it does not. It is one of the few chain things that this town does not have. People went wild when we won a Krispy Kreme party. Fun fact, I was actually in the littlest skyscraper when the radio station was throwing donuts off the building in order to win that donut party. The radio personality, he actually lives down the street from me. I ended up taking him a cartoon that IXO had drawn of that particular weird event happening. He said he hung it in his hallway, and I'm like, it's not that good of a doodle, but alright. Like, I think it's a good doodle, but like, I don't know that I'd hang it in the hallway. Made his day though. Donut. I'm a Sam shopper, but they do not have gluten-free. What about a donut party? What about it? Oh, Krispy Kreme did a donut party here in town back in, like, what year was that? It was like, I want to say 2014, maybe 2015. I think it was 2014 though. It was whatever year I had the studio in the little skyscraper. Because I was still living in the apartment, so I didn't have anywhere to bead. Oh, that is nice though. Yeah, it was a big thing. It was stupid. It was silly. It was like, you hadn't seen so many people lining up to get free donuts ever, you know? It was ridiculous. There was even like an RV and like all sorts of cool stuff. I don't know. It was fun. That means you haven't lived here that long then, huh? Quick, go back before it's too late. The low cost of living will trap you here, and so will the lack of jobs. No. No. Run away. That was before my surgery, so I don't remember. Oh, geez. I don't know. What kind of surgery? I don't know. Don't tell me you had, like, any sort of memory loss associated with the medical procedure. That would suck. I really like this piece. Yes, I do. Yeah, I've lived here most of my life. Oh, geez. Back and forth to Aransas Pass. I don't even know what that is. I should know, probably, but I don't get out much. Especially not in the last few years. My wanderlust is so high right now. It's ridiculous. And I want to go swimming, but there's, like, reports of, like, some really nasty bacteria in the local waters that's, you know, fairly deadly. That's not good. Came across that the other day. I'm like, what? Not like there's many natural bodies of water to swim in, but come on. Wichita Falls, get it together. Under anesthetic for 9 hours. I had almost complete amnesia. Didn't know what a phone was. Oh my gosh. That is a long time. I am sorry. Did you recover most of it? I hope. 2018. Goodness. Yeah, I have hit my tired point. I think I need to pee as well. It's an island off of Corpus. Oh, okay, yeah. Never been down to Corpus Christi. I've heard the name Aransas Pass, and I'm like, that is in Texas, but I don't know where. I know Corpus Christi is supposed to be beautiful, but, like, I've never been. I have been to Galveston, which was a fun weekend. I did Dickens on the Strand, which was super cool and entertaining and fun and not profitable, but was a great weekend. I would rather not. Fair enough. Okay. I think I have hit my... I'm tired of this and just sleepy in general. Because it is bedtime. Ooh, it's past midnight for me. Which is my bedtime generally. Trying to stick to. And this is... I make it a point not to clean up my desk past midnight because then I'll be here till 2. So I'd rather just clean it tomorrow first thing. But I think I did good. I did all right. Typically when I'm done with a piece for the day, when it is on the loom like this, I at least take the tension rods off so it's not super stretched all the time. And then take it off the loom to let it rest so you're not wearing out the elastic when you're not done with the piece yet. You know, but here's what it would look like on, at least for the moment. Yeah, definitely. 7-inch bands definitely seem too big. I wonder if they make smaller ones. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah. But yeah. Take this off of the loom while you're not weaving with it. Come on, jeez. So it's very textured. It's not going to lay flat, but it wasn't ever going to lay flat anyway. I do like the peanut beads. I do like just all of this. Here's the daylight bulb. Come on. So it's pretty and pink and just kind of bubbly texture. And then I got a lot left to do. So I've done 2.5 repeats out of 7. And then it just comes right off. Whee! So it's a little bit warped on the side, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. Like I said, the beads are a little small for the size of the warps. The big peanut beads you don't notice as much. No, what's the other side like? The other side, the warps pop this direction more for some reason. I don't know. Pulling, yeah, I don't know. Tension is weird. I haven't used these enough to really like get a grip on them. But it's cool. Great. Lived there first time. Galveston, love it. Yes, it was a nice visit. It was a really, really nice visit. We stayed, we couch surfed actually in the downtown area. It's the one and only time we've ever couch surfed. It was fun. I wouldn't do it alone, but with both of us, it was fine. We made it a just weekend trip of it. Okay, I gotta raid somebody. Who's alive? Who's alive? Haunted speed zone. Okay, yeah, like this is fine. Maybe. I got names mixed up. That wasn't what that was. It's not likely to be any beaters at midnight. I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like that's a thing that exists. Nope. Ooh. Nice area, very expensive. I believe you. I very much believe you. It seems like it would be. Do you guys mind if I just, like, don't raid? Is that alright? Because, I don't have the brain power even for just raid and hellos, even though it's going to be a raid and run regardless. I don't have the brain even to clean up this desk or anything, so it'd be fine. Yeah, I figured. A lot of you might be heading to bed anyway. But yeah, I'm tired. I will see you tomorrow. I'm probably going to start streaming when I wake up and am done with my stretches and all, so it might be anywhere between 11 and 2 instead of starting at 2, which is my actual stream time. But like I said, I have a very, very, very important farmers market meeting to go to, so I have to be done before 5. So I'm gonna stream when I get up tomorrow. It's gonna be a little unusual, but like I got stuff important to do tomorrow night, and I don't want to end up like last month where I just totally forgot about the meeting. Yeah, go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. You go to bed too. I know what time it is for you. I don't know your sleep schedule or if you are biphasic or not, but you know, I am definitely delayed sleep phase, and I am trying to be slightly less. I'm trying to go to bed at midnight instead of 2. It's not a huge difference, but it is huge for me. Okay, good luck. Yeah, gonna need it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. Have a lovely, lovely rest and sleep if you can manage it. I don't know people's sleep issues, but I know I have some. So I'll beat you later. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. See you later.